against this zone right now that's proving a little bit difficult to diagnose. The way they're doing a matchup zone.
There's the length at the top of the zone. Messiah the steal! Oh my goodness! Hard spot tonight with 7 rebounds. Jardier, quick three up and in. His 5th from downtown. Throws it down the middle. Torres has it. Sets up Charbonneau for the win. Up and in! Up and in! Looks for Cortez. Leans into a three and knocks it down at the buzzer. O'Connell looking for the flush. Is going to throw it down in traffic. Guertin, 2 buzzer beaters to his credit. Goes down the lane. Double pump.
There it is.
Good! Another!
Hey,
Another! Fantastic way. Double pump. Shot up and in! Up and in! Skips it back. Catching fire. 3 up and in! And one on the top. Bike with the steal! Bike is going to run out the clock! Well, hello everyone, and welcome here to Nashua. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you, getting set for our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. It's the Bishop Guertin Cardinals and the Nashua South Purple Panthers, 2 Division I programs, playoff hopes, and big-time win streaks perhaps on the line tonight as well, at least in the case of Bishop Guertin. The Cardinals have won 9 in a row, and right now hold the number 3 spot. If the tournament were to begin today, Bishop Guertin would be the 3 seed. They're 11-3 overall. They've got a good senior class, an energetic head coach, certainly not afraid to bring the fight across town here to Nashua South tonight. Should get max effort once again under Coach Will Horn. And Nashua South, it's been an interesting season. 6-6 on the year. They've won 2 straight. Francisco Rodriguez was the hot man the other night. 21 points in a wire-to-wire win over Timberlane. They've got some veteran experience as well. Longtime head coach in Nate Mazzarol. Typically an energetic crowd. So who knows? What do we look for tonight, Justin, between the Purple Panthers and the Cardinals?
Well, we know a little bit about the Purple Panthers from last year. And they got, big fella Karavanik is back. Rodriguez is back. But we've seen BG now several times, and every time we've seen them, they've gotten better. And this is a true rivalry game, I think, old school rivalry game they call it here, because I think they've been around the longest in this area. So, I don't know, the crowd should be into it. You got a great student section over there right now. The little ESPN crowd, everybody's in pink. It's Coaches for Cancer Night, so that's a big deal. And we have snow.
Yes.
So I think, if I'm not mistaken, this might be it. We might be the only live game tonight. I think everybody else shut it down. So we are bringing it to everyone tonight.
We'll take a look at halftime, see if there are still some games scheduled. But as you and I pulled into the parking lot, the snow just started to come down. Expected about 4 or 5 inches throughout the night. Enough to...
Just call 603-471. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today. Get ready to elevate your game. At New England Football Academy, they don't just train athletes, they build champions. They're closing the recruiting gap in New Hampshire and across New England with elite-level coaching that sharpens skills, strengthens mindset, and unleashes next-level performance. Based in Manchester, New England Football Academy offers one-on-one sessions, small groups, and full-team training, giving every athlete the tools to lead, compete, and dominate at every level. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit their Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Your journey to becoming elite starts now.
There it is, the national anthem here at Nashua South. Getting us set for our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Bishop Guertin versus Nashua South. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you. Win streaks on the line. Home team trying to jump back above 500 and improve to 7-6. A win tonight would be their third straight. BG has won 9 in a row. A chance to improve to 12-3 overall. 4 seniors in the starting lineup for Bishop Guertin under head coach Will Horn. The lone junior is the shooting guard, 5'10" Luca Fabrizio. He's a deep threat. The 4 seniors, Connor McGowan at the point guard spot, Andre Steinbrueck, Eli Yusuf, and Sam Woodward up front. It will be Woodward in green to jump for Bishop Guertin. Goes up against Nashua South senior Josh Tripp. Tripp wins the tip, and to the hole goes the junior Shane Lemire. A little jump shot in the paint makes it 2-0 South.
He was not waiting around. Check it out. This is the first time in a while we've had 3 officials tonight.
That's right. Mario Pena, Keith Bea, and Ken Bork blowing the whistles in the stripes tonight. This one is tipped out and controlled by a Tripp for South. Lemire in transition. Eye on the rim. Pull up is a back iron miss. Steinbrueck trying to control for BG, and he has it.
Steinbrueck will be everywhere. He and Woodward, the glue guys, are everywhere on the floor, rebounding.
3-pointer for Fabrizio straight away. That one off the side iron. And now the ball up for grabs. Off the bounce. Eventually Steinbrueck leans into a lefty, but can't get it. Tripp with his 3rd rebound early. 2-0 South. Minute gone by. Tripp brings it into the front court.
I do like to see Fabrizio active, trying to get some shots, get warmed up early. He's such a good shooter. It's good to
South,
see.
a junior-heavy squad, including Lemire, who gets the step.
Look out.
That one off the glass. 2 early. 2 field goals early for Shane Lemire. He's got all 4 points for South. And it's 4-0 Purple Panthers. Here's a 3. Eli Yusuf off balance. That one ends up the back iron. McGowan on the follow is roughed up in the paint. And he may be heading to the free throw line here.
I believe so. Fans aren't happy. We're going to have a very wild crowd on that far left side.
Yeah, big student sections on both sides, particularly the home side. It's also Coaches versus Cancer night. A lot of pink in the crowd. All the donations are going to the American Cancer Society. So a great cause, an annual cause. Back alive tonight. McGowan going to put Bishop Guertin on the board. First of 2 free throws is good. Connor McGowan, one of the more prolific scorers statewide, really has made a name for himself here in his senior campaign.
You see Steinbrueck coming out early. Might have a minor injury to deal with. So I have to keep an eye on that. Looks like he'll go right back in momentarily. After McGowan makes that 2nd free throw while you're dealing with important things.
BG trailing 4-2, looking for a stop. This Tripp really plays that point forward position. The ball on the floor as Lemire now set to take over.
Keep an eye on those screens. Nashua doing a good job setting screens high. Trying
There's
to get guys
Rodriguez.
open.
Good spin move. Thanks that one off the glass.
Tough shot.
Francisco Rodriguez, the junior. I mentioned in the pregame at 21 in the win over Timberlane back on Friday. McGowan misfires from downtown. Offensive rebound ends up with Bishop Guertin. Fabrizio back to McGowan. Woodward catching fire out of the corner. It's a deep 3, too deep. Whistle sounds, ball out of bounds. It'll stay at this end with Bishop Guertin.
You know, if you don't play here very often, obviously Nashua does, the basket looks odd because there's nothing behind it. Most of the time you see something a little bit closer. It's kind of tough to find where you are in space shooting the ball, so it takes you a little bit. We've seen some shots not close yet.
3-pointer, won't go. Fabrizio. Advantage on the rebound.
Right now, Nashua looks really good.
Tripp drops it down. Quick bank shot attempt, won't go. That one for Will McKinney. It's punched back out, and Woodward has it for BG. 2.5 gone by. South an early 6-2 lead. As BG looks for rhythm on offense. McGowan, a ball fake. Woodward springs open. Another 3-point attempt. This one goes.
There it is. He found his range. First one to make. I would not think Mr. Woodward would be the first one to make a 3, but he did.
Had 2 the other night in the win over Goffstown as Steinbrueck collects another miss.
Man, 3 rebounds early. Whew.
Steinbrueck right to the rim, and the bank shot is going to give Bishop Guertin their first lead at 7-6.
Lack of communication on that. Yeah, not a lot of help defense. Both teams playing man, so you got to make sure you communicate, talk to each other, help each other out, especially if you get beat. Here's a good situation.
Tripp got the step, and the right-hand layup won't go from the left side, but it is kept alive. Good hustle by McKinney. Second try coming for South. Karavanich spins, pumps, spins again. High arcer won't go off the back rim. Loose ball on the wing, and that one is carved out by Bishop Guertin's Josh Corriveau, who just checked in, the 6'2 senior. He's going to escort the ball into the front court, lost his balance, and draws a foul.
Little bit of a bump, didn't see much there. It looked like he got out of control and just kind of tripped, but I mean, you can't really tell until you touch him a little bit. He was falling down forward. I don't know, here we go on the replay. We can try to check it out and see if he really got hit. He just kind of fell down at that point. Oh, yes.
The defender, Will McKinney, protesting as he heads to the bench. That's his second foul.
Oh, he doth protest for the right reasons.
And the second team foul against South as well. Meanwhile, McGowan spins, leaves it short in the lane. The board is collected by Cody Jackson, who just came on, the senior. One of just 3 members of the class of 2026 for Nashua South. He's also, of course, the team's quarterback. Midway through, first quarter. South trailing here. 7-6. Tripp again to the rim. Power finish. Counted in the foul.
Strong move to the hole.
Josh Tripp, veteran member of this squad, senior. We mentioned Cody Jackson was the quarterback on the football team. Well, Tripp was the free safety, and he brought some full-speed thunder on that layup attempt.
And some strength, right? Play through contact, make the free throw. Got hit. I did not think he was going to make that. Defense got there. Did a fairly decent job with help. Just got to cut him off so you can get a charge.
Right-handed free throw is no good. Too strong. It's poked out of bounds, and Bishop Guertin has it. Meanwhile, so Coach Mazzarola going to send out the full court press, at least the token press here.
Yeah, a little soft, make him work a little hard to bring the ball up. Think about it, right? Just think about it.
Yep. McGowan, no issue. Into the front court.
Keep an eye on McGowan. He scores in bunches like we talked about the other night.
Meanwhile, Eli Yusuf, what a big game against Goffstown back on Friday, gets his first bucket. The senior got the step and used the window.
Right hand, left side, underneath the outstretched arm of Karavanich. Nice shot.
Yeah. Coming up on 3 minutes. Meanwhile, Tripp again gets the step, drops it inside, but it's poked loose and stolen. Steinbruick out of a crowd, bounce pass, and there's McGowan's layup.
That's a guy you do not want to see running down the floor like that. He makes so many of those layups, even against big guys.
Meanwhile, Lemire to the rim. He's got 6 early. The junior guard looking to score here in the first quarter.
Looking aggressive, too, going to the basket, looking good, finishing strong. Nice play. 1
point lead for the Cardinals. Looking to extend that with a high arcing 3 from Fabrizio. That won't go. Lemire is on the glass. Nice bounce pass, but it's broken up by Fabrizio. He'll send it the length of the floor. Steinbruick at the other end. Over the top, McGowan is fouled on the alley-oop attempt. Hit from behind, the senior guard headed to the free throw line with his team up by 1.
You know, you don't often see a lob to the smallest man on the court. You just don't see that. And what's he do? He jumps up and catches it like he's going to put that in like it's just another day's work.
Well, you talked in the past about his athletic ability, his leaping ability in particular, and how he can score, quote-unquote, in bunches. He's off to a good start here in this first quarter already with 5 points.
He just finds a way. Even against big guys on the break, he finds a way to get the ball up quick, or a quick release underneath the arms, outstretched arms of defenders. He's just really crafty.
He's also perfect at the line. 4 for 4. 3-point lead for the Cardinals. South has brought on Rigo Challenger, one of 9 juniors on the roster. He's getting his first action here with just over 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Karavanich double team, trying to step through it. Has a man open in the paint. There's Jackson, but he left it short. Steinbruick, another rebound, another power out. He's at midcourt. Crossover down the lane. Right hand scooper, no. McGowan tip, no. And there's the rebound for Challenger. South wants to run. Challenger to the rim. Up and under for 2.
Wow, tough shot. Tough shot.
Rigo Challenger gets the crowd excited. South is back within 1. Steinbruick again on the baseline finishes.
Strength. That's just strength.
Got the step and took care of it. BG a little breathing room at 15-12. Cardinals looking for their 10th straight victory tonight. A chance to improve to 12-3. South trying to get over 500 and improve to 7-6. Here's Lemire. He's been hot, but that three won't go. Rebound for Sam Prescott, who just came on for BG. That ball tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with the Cardinals. Coach Horn clapping his hand. He's excited at his team start here up in front 15-12. Coach Mazzarolo, meanwhile, makes a sub. Takes his talented junior Shane Lemire off the floor for the first time.
Give him a quick break. Get him back on quick as you can.
Rodriguez is back in after a short rest. Meanwhile, Yusuf one-on-one in the post. Back to McGowan. Three-pointer up and in.
Ooh, boy, there he is. Instant offense right there. Instant offense.
9 points, a game high in this first quarter. Largest lead for BG at 18-12. Final minute here in the opening frame. A little bit of a different defensive look here.
The trapping zone.
Yeah, trying to trap out of that zone. Meanwhile, Challenger for three. Had a good look from the wing. No. Karavanic, though, is there on the baseline. He's double teamed. The senior is going to throw it off Prescott's leg.
I thought he called timeout. He said something to the official. I thought he was going to call timeout. But they're doing a good job, BG, with that trap. Really chasing a lot in the zone. Kind of, 2-3 zone. Maybe let's see. Let's look at it again. Let's say 3-2 zone. 3-2 zone. They're trying to trap.
Coach Horn orchestrating from the sideline here. Challenger going to attack it with the dribble. Miss. Rebound Woodward. It just came back on. Yusuf. 2 steps. High arcer. Fade. Won't go. Tip McGowan. No. And there's trip on the rebound for South. 15 seconds. Up the floor. Jackson Karavanich to the middle. Spins left. Hangs. Blocked from behind, but a foul is called with just over 8 seconds to go.
Let's see. They put that on. Not too sure. He had Woodward and Yusuf both go up with hands near the ball. Missed that.
Get a look at the contact there on the release. The foul goes against Woodward. It's his first, BG's second team foul. Karavanich, that one rattles in and out, no good.
0 for 2, got to make free throws. Maybe we give them the positive jinx, right? You got to make free throws against a team like BG that, Yusuf can come in and get you 20. He had 20 in the first half the other day, for goodness sakes.
Karavanich goes 1 for 2 there. Substitutions for the home team as Colin Langer is going to check in, give South some size in the middle. Senior will play center here for the final 8 seconds. McGowan, his team up 5. Senior looking for the last shot. Step back 3 is off target. Rodriguez the skying rebound, and that's going to do it for the first quarter here in Nashua. 18-13, BG in front. Cardinals looking for their 10th straight win. Off to a good start on the road. More in a moment. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
An 18-13 lead on the board for Bishop Guertin. Cardinals with the basketball here to begin the second quarter. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you as we get another
see that spin?
Off-balance bucket for Connor McGowan, starting to put together a big first half. And a turnover follows from Nashua South as Challenger out of bounds on the sideline.
The spin was incredible on that McGowan shot.
Connor McGowan has gotten it going early.
Wow.
11 points to lead all scorers. His team with their largest lead of 7. BG in the hunt, potentially, for a top seed overall in the upcoming Division I tournament. 11-3. Of course, everybody chasing undefeated Portsmouth. They are at Londonderry tonight. Meanwhile, Challenger with a pick McGowan's pocket. He's down the floor, lost his balance. He's helped out by his teammate Jackson, who's got one off the window.
Good follow. Good follow by Jackson off that almost turnover by Challenger.
Step back fade. Won't go for Fabrizio. There's a good board for Kellyan De Jesus, who just came on.
Nice.
Well, this is a nice finish. Off the nice assist. South's got a little bit of a run going, and we have a timeout from Coach Will Horn as BG looks to talk it over. Their lead has been slashed to 3. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Beals Insurance, locations in Bedford, Londonderry, and Epping. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Visit BealsInsurance.com. Also by MG Sports Fundraising. That's fundraising made easy. MG Sports Fundraising is the official fundraising partner of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. Visit MGSportsFundraising.com. Start raising money for your team today. Also by Jewett Construction. Come join us to build something great. Planning, architecture, construction management. Proud sponsors of their trades scholarship program. Apply now at JewettConstruction.com. And finally by the New England Football Academy. They don't build players, they build champions. Winter session registration is now open. Reach out on Instagram at NEF Academy 603. BG out of the timeout with the basketball. They've got a 20-17 lead in our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. We're presented by Beals Insurance. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you. South looking for a stop. Came in winners of 2 straight. A win tonight would put them back above 500. They're going to force a turnover here. Let's get the home crowd pleased. Both teams have taken relatively good care of the basketball in this first half, but as we see on the replay, an offensive foul. Officially the call, a moving pick against Sam Prescott, his first.
And watch those moving screens. You know, both teams are doing them. A lot of guys do it. It happens. You're going to move a little bit, so you got to keep an eye, and you got to kind of pick and choose, you know, what you're going to call if it makes a difference, right? If it makes a difference, you got to call it. Especially a big move.
This pass ends up in the backcourt. Tripp going to dive on it to force the violation. May have saved a layup as McGowan was right there.
Might have hurt his stomach.
Yeah,
yikes.
Fell right on top of that basketball.
He did. He got so much give on those balls. Ooh.
Tripp has gotten off to a good start. He's been active on the glass. It makes a hustle play there that may have prevented a BG layup. Cardinals, though, will have it inbound on the baseline. Yusuf. Fabrizio, he's been looking to shoot the ball here. Can't find it there, but there's Prescott on the putback.
Good rebound. Up with the left hand. You kind of weren't too sure which hand he was going to go up with. He's a good spark off the bench when he comes in.
Three-pointer out of the corner, in and out. Yusuf, two-hand rebound for BG. 2 minutes in, second quarter. 5-point edge for the Cardinals. And a foul up top.
Stuck that hand in there.
It'll be the first team foul of this second quarter for South. To reach in against Karavanich. McGowan's going to get his first rest on the BG pine.
Deservedly so.
Yes, sir.
He plays hard. He really does.
11 points to lead all scorers, but getting a break here. Cardinals are going to score without him. They go inside to Yusuf. One-on-one, powering it up over Karavanich. Can't get it. Back iron miss. Karavanich clears the board, and we get a foul in the backcourt.
I like that matchup, though, the Karavanich-Yusuf matchup. I like it.
Both are about 6'4", maybe 6'5". And two of the more recognizable big men in Division I.
Yusuf did a good job on the move. Kind of got the ball knocked away, went up. Little jump hook, just didn't go in, hit back iron, bounced out.
He was called for the foul afterwards. That's his first. 2 team fouls each side.
A frustration foul, I think, after the fact.
South down 5, trying to make this a one-possession game here. They trailed most of this first half and by as many as 7.
You've got 3-2 zone. See where they try and decide when they're going to trap. If they're going to trap, there it is.
Lemire on the wing. Trying to probe this 3-2 zone. Tripp, high post, tipped away, and got a foul.
Got to try and match those gaps, right? Bring another player up, have two up top on offense. So you match the gaps. The 2-3 zone, you have a single player up top. 3-2 zone, normally you have 2, so you can attack those gaps from the top. And then, flash some guys at the high post.
3 minutes in, second quarter. South looking for breathing room here, up 5. They handle Woodward. South defense active here as the Cardinals take their time. This one tipped. Rodriguez to steal. Nobody in front. Neal missed the dunk. Steinbruick, another rebound. Steinbruick looking for contact, and he gets the 2. Off balance fade for Steinbruick, starting to get himself going. 6 points, 5 rebounds, and now a timeout from Nashua South, as Bishop Guertin has opened up their largest lead here, 24-17.
Couple costly turnovers, too. If you're going to dunk the ball, you better make it. You better throw that ball down and make that shot. Otherwise, use the glass and make the layup. I like the effort. All right, great steal on that play, but you got to make that shot. Uncontested.
The junior tried to do a two-hand, and the rim kind of betrayed him. Steinbruick, who's been a demon on the board here in the first half, goes coast to coast after the missed dunk to make this a 24-17 lead. Cardinals have matched their largest lead from earlier. Again, hunting for their 10th straight win tonight, their 12th overall. Trying to keep pace in that top 3 of the Division I standings. Portsmouth, of course, undefeated. Big lead on the road at last look tonight against Londonderry. We'll get the halftime scores.
So they are playing more games tonight. I had heard that they weren't, so that's great. I'm glad to see that. More people are not too afraid of the snow tonight, right?
But Portsmouth undefeated. Of course, Bedford is wedged in there with their 2 losses, and then there's BG tied for 3rd at 11-3.
One of those losses, too, Bedford had recently was to Nashua South.
That's correct.
That's a huge loss and a huge win for Nashua South as well. Big upset, too, at least according to record. This league is wide open, I think. You just don't know.
From a backdoor attempt, it was tipped away by the defender, and it will stay.
Oh, we got a foul
at this end. Yes, you mentioned Bedford, the defending champions. Started 10-0, right on schedule, but back-to-back losses a couple weeks back against both Goffstown and Nashua South. Here's a 3 for McGowan, who just checked back in. Another from downtown, his second, and he's now got a game-high 14 points.
You just got to go out and get a hand up. You got to make him a willing passer. He is a good passer. Does a lot of things well, but you can't just leave him wide open like that to hit threes. He's their best shooter. Does a lot of things well.
High post, Karavanich can't get it, but rebound dug out by McKinney.
And a turnover.
Yep.
That's 6. According to my math, that's 6.
Meanwhile, the lead is up to 10, and BG's looking for more. South, they're going to stay in that man-to-man.
Yeah, they haven't changed much. A little full court, like you said, token pressure earlier.
Backdoor, McGowan over the shoulder. Trying to shake off the 6'5" defender, Josh Tripp, and just kind of threw it up over there at an impossible angle. When you're hot, you're hot. McGowan 16 now in the first half. The lead is 12, and another timeout has been called by Coach Mazzarol.
I'm telling you, you got to guard him, right? You're playing man. You better help each other out and make sure that he's not the guy that's getting the ball and getting that last shot. He made a great cut, too, and a good pass on the baseline. Just look at that nice little bounce pass off the cut, but they just lost him. You can't lose him. He's just too, oh, man. He really is a good scorer. He's fun to watch. Makes for a fun game.
Moves very well off the ball, and as we have seen time and time again, can score the basketball from basically any spot on the floor.
He's good defensively. He is a good passer, good teammate. He always seems positive. He never gets down. We've seen him when they've not played that well, and they just keep playing hard. And I think that's indicative of how they've been playing lately. They haven't given up. They don't quit, and they've gotten better because of that. that's it, right? They're confident in themselves. I think they know they're pretty good. Here's a press.
Yeah. Coach Horn letting the dogs loose, but South handles it well. This one is off the leg of the defender. Coach Horn is going to say it should be BG ball. The three officials disagree. It's going to stay with Nashua South.
I don't know.
Tripp off the inbound. In the low post, spins right, draws a whistle, and heads to the free throw line.
Strong move inside.
Josh Tripp. Member of this team, not afraid to bang down low as he draws the foul against Bishop Guertin Steinberwick, his first and the team's third.
Hey, Matt, you know, Nashua matches up pretty well size-wise with BG. I think McGowan's that weird, you know, multi-talented scoring machine factor you have to be concerned with. Everybody else can score, yeah, they can get points. McGowan just, again, you just got to stop him. Just do something.
Meanwhile, Tripp, 4 points in this first half. He's 2 for 2 at the line there. Coach Horn comes back with Josh Corovo, replaces Tommy Canaway, who was on the floor very briefly, the junior, back on the sideline.
A little more intensity. I thought maybe they would try and on that man press right there, maybe try and trap when the ball got passed in bounds.
McGowan from way downtown can't hit, but there's the offensive rebound for Corovo. Up top, Yusuf looking to get the step down the lane. Good back.
Nice fake. He sold that with the fake.
Largest lead, it's a dozen at 31-19. 2.5 remaining until halftime. Coming up at halftime, stats, highlights, analysis. Plus a look around the state as well. Karavanich, soft hands near the rim.
Tough shot, underneath the basket. Tough shot.
It's his first field goal to make it 31-21. And a foul here. Going to come on the side of the paint there as Yusuf able to protect the ball against the reach-in. It's going to put South up against the limit. 4 team fouls now against the Purple Panthers.
I do like the little subplot right now. Yusuf and Karavanich just going at each other.
Yeah, Yusuf going to catch and fire and knock down a 3.
You got to guard him. You know if he starts hitting too, look out.
He's got 7. No, this one is sent back, and Steinberwick another rebound. Looking to lead the break. He's got McGowan open, and he'll draw a blocking foul on the baseline against Tripp. That's going to put South over the limit. So free throws coming from McGowan just inside of 2 minutes to play in this second quarter.
Free throw 5 and 6 for him already. Do the confidence too. Just keep your guys back. He's going to make the free throws. No worries. But I like the Yusuf Karavanich matchup. It's fun.
Well, McGowan.
Rare miss.
Yep. First miss of the night. Had been 4 for 4. Well, there's a few late arriving fans entering the gym as McGowan gets the second. Remember, this game started about 10 or 15 minutes early.
Yeah, and maybe people were going, man, do we go out in the snow? What are we going to do?
Right.
Or do we stay home, have a snack, and watch TV? I don't know. I think this is more fun than staying at home and having a snack, although I do like a good snack. No doubt about that.
And, of course, folks can watch live on our YouTube channel. Here's Lemire.
They can.
Deep 3 and a miss. Rodriguez had the board, but lost it. McGowan bounce pass, knocked away in the paint, picked up by Yusuf, and there's the bank.
Wow, they got scores all over the place today.
Foul at the other end. And Tripp gets some free throws of his own for South with 1:22 remaining. Back and forth action here. Both teams have looked to run at times. Both coaches have played the zone in an effort to try and slow things down, but these teams have gotten after it here. The lead is 16, now 15 as Tripp gets a friendly roll.
Yeah, if you're Nashua South, though, you got to try and cut into the lead a little bit here at halftime, right? And free throws help. Just don't give it up any more wide open threes. No more fouls.
So the Purple Panther mascot a moment ago. Been a good presence for the home team here as that student section has tried to give the team a lift. Tripp, meanwhile, has hit 4 straight free throws for South. They're back within 14. Still a big hill to climb, though. BG looking to broaden the lead. Inside to Yusuf. He's been hot, trying to curl around Karavanek. Lost the basketball.
He thought he got hit.
Tripp down the lane. Tripp draws the whistle.
Yeah, got hit in the face or hit in the upper body area yet again. Tripp is keeping him in the game right now. He is keeping him in the game with free throws and attacking the basket like that.
So the contact as Woodward went across the body. His second foul. Been a physical game in this first half, as we anticipated. And these three officials done a pretty good job keeping a lid on things as we get a miss from Tripp. Mario Pena, Keith Bea, and Ken Bork, all three are veterans tonight.
Absolutely.
Tripp leaves it short. Ball up for grabs. Scooped up under the rim by Lemire. He loses it on the way up. Jackson has it. South hits the pause button. Karavanek probing in the high post. Francisco Rodriguez gets to the ball, spins away from McGowan, finds Karavanek. Gets the step on the baseline and finishes with the right hand.
Good shot by Karavanek.
Second field goal for the senior. South within 12, 30 seconds. Coach Horn going to pump the brake. BG may be thinking final shot here.
Love the last shot. Take it down to about 10 in attack.
We're at 20. Tripp going to press McGowan a little bit. Now Steinbroek takes over. He gets around Jackson, goes to the hole and left it short. Rebound for Jackson off the bounce.
A little early.
Yep, they may have the final shot now. And in the post, Karavanek shuffled the feet. That's a travel.
He did indeed. Right idea, trying to come down, and at least they had an opportunity to score. BG went a little bit too early. You don't want to leave 5 or they have 12 seconds on the clock on that. You don't want to leave that much time on the clock for the other team to score. Now we can go right at him.
Final seconds, McGowan, 3, Corriveau, no, and that'll do it for the first half. Bishop Guertin, winners of 9 straight, trying to make it 10 in a row. They're up a dozen on the road at halftime. 37-25 over Nashua South. Coming up, full recap, stats, highlights, analysis, out-of-town scoreboard, all the good stuff next. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today. Get ready to elevate your game. At New England Football Academy, they don't just train athletes, they build champions. They're closing the recruiting gap in New Hampshire and across New England with elite-level coaching that sharpens skills, strengthens mindset, and unleashes next-level performance. Based in Manchester, New England Football Academy offers one-on-one sessions, small groups, and full-team training, giving every athlete the tools to lead, compete, and dominate at every level. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit their Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Your journey to becoming elite starts now.
Halftime here in the Gate City. Bishop Guertin with a 37-25 lead over Nashua South in our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week. Presented by Beals Insurance. BG in the hunt right now for a top 3 seed in the Division I tournament. Begins first week of March. We'll have coverage of that, of course, here on Friday Night Lights.
Yeah, we will.
New Hampshire. We'll have some of those games live on our channel. And as we get further into the tournament, we'll be working once again in conjunction with the NFHS network. BG, red hot, 11-3 overall. They've won 9 in a row. And after trailing in the opening minutes of that first quarter, Connor McGowan, their senior leader, got hot. 17 points at the midway point.
Yeah,
He's
he
been
was
the
good.
story so far.
Again, scores in bunches, came out kind of slow, played really well, gets on the floor, runs the floor exceedingly well.
Yeah.
Right, he doesn't stop. They took him out for a minute or two just to give him a quick break, but he makes them go, I think. You know, and they got other guys, too, that are strong, and they go to the basket well. Yusuf can score anytime, so it's just one of those things where you got to find a way, maybe even a box and one, just something unique that slows him down a little bit, just to try something different. So, you know, they're down 12, so Nashua's got some work to do here in the second half.
Had help from Andre Steinbruick. I misspoke. I thought he was a senior. He's only a junior.
Steinbruick?
And he has 7 rebounds to go with 6 points.
Strong. He's the strongest kid on the floor.
At the midway point. Meanwhile, Nashua South, good contributions from both Josh Tripp, the senior, and the junior, Shane Lemire, 6 points apiece. Tripp, the high man on the board, with 4.
Yeah, they just have to get a little more scoring out of some guys. Rodriguez, right, get him. He had 20 the other night. Get him some open looks. Set some screens. Get him some open looks. If BG's going to play that zone, right, have him run the baseline, have him come up top, wherever the gap is. That 3-2 zone, there are gaps in the zone. So you just have to find out where they are. You dribble, penetrate, kick, you know, flash high post, short corner. All those things should be open just because. And here they go. BG will start man in the second half.
Little wrinkle from Coach Horn. Backdoor, Rodriguez up and under, left it short. Steinbruick another rebound.
Great idea, though. Good cut, good pass. Everything was great there. He just didn't put it in.
First possession for the Cardinals. We mentioned BG at 11-3 overall. Everybody chasing undefeated Portsmouth. The Clippers got their 13th win tonight by a 40-point margin. They blew out Londonderry 86-46.
That's a lot of points here for a Tuesday night.
Meanwhile, Karavanich, coast-to-coast layup, attempt short, and a jump ball the result. Bishop Guertin's got the possession arrow.
And there's Woodward again. Get him and Steinbruick both on the glass. You know, they're going to get you 6 to 10 points, 8-9 rebounds each.
Yusuf going to take over. Hannah McGowan, three-pointer, up and in.
Look out.
He's got an even 20. It's his 3rd from deep. Lemire, meanwhile, slashing and scoring with the right hand.
He started the game really well, kind of went out, took a break. Maybe had a couple fouls maybe. He just we lost him there in the second quarter a little bit.
The trailer is Woodward. That 3 goes in and out. Steinbruick, second chance, drop step, and blocked by Tripp. Steinbruick again trying to lean into this one, tipped out. South has it. Karavanich leading the break. Over the top, broken up by Woodward. Back to Karavanich, pump fake, and then finish.
Steinbruick rolled that ankle a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Yep, need to take a break. That rolled on that second opportunity. Forced a shot against a bigger player. It's a tough shot, but he rolled his right ankle in that play.
It'll be a tough break for BG. He's trying to shake it off on the sideline. But he's been active on the glass, to say the least. 10 rebounds here tonight, but again, walking with a noticeable limp now behind the scorer's table, trying to shake it off.
Yeah, you may have to, if it's taped, retape, right? You know, I don't know how often he's done that. You know, it can be weird. If you sprain your ankle too many times, it gets loose. You should always tape those suckers up or wear those lace-up. Wow, do they still make those lace-up ones you can wear to keep your ankles nice and tight? Tape is still the best. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, young people, tape.
And, of course, you've dealt with all kinds of lower body injuries.
I don't want to go there. My lower body is almost bionic at this point.
Meanwhile, a steal Rodriguez going to lean in and get that one with the right hand. That's a nice finish.
Nice play. Good steal and a nice basket.
Francisco Rodriguez, 6 points. Trying to come on here. We know he can score. He had 21 in the win over Timberlane Friday. Meanwhile, Yusuf, muscle move, and that one will drop.
You know, I'm just going to take a guess and say those two guys have played against each other a bunch of times, maybe in AAU or something, because they are just going after each other. It's awesome.
Karavanich now in double figures. Or rather, Yusuf is in double figures with 11. He's going to tie up Karavanich here. A jump ball is going to be called.
Should stay there, right? Should stay with South at the baseline.
It will. It belongs to the home team. Just over 2 minutes gone by third quarter. The lead is 11 for BG. They led by a dozen at the break. South trying to make this a single-digit game again. They won't get the jump shot as Lemir's attempt rolls in and out. BG the other way. Corvo just came on. Hands to McGowan.
Look out, baby.
Pointer.
Look out.
And in.
Fourth one of the night. Look out.
On fire. Meanwhile, quick layup at the other end. Will McKinney gets his first two.
That's a good quick play, right?
Yeah.
Score quick. If you can score off the break that quickly, you got to keep running. Just keep running, pushing, attacking.
McGowan for three.
Oh, that was a heat check.
Yep, off balance. Offensive rebound, Corvo. And a foul is called down low against Lemire.
McGowan is feeling it. Heat check. He'll probably take another one here coming up. Keep an eye on the corner on the inbounds play right now. The screen down on the baseline in the corner. Yusuf will back up, throw the ball inbounds if they can. Keep an eye on the screen down.
Yeah, you just called it. Yusuf for three off the catch, no. Corvo, another weak side rebound. And a foul this time on the way up.
Man, there's got guys coming in from everywhere, rebounding, putting shots up.
And meanwhile, Corvo has quietly grabbed 4 rebounds off the bench, including 2 on the last 2 trips.
Yeah, they are as a team. They're rebounding well. Steinbrook, Corvo, they're rebounding well. Rebounds are about even, though, overall for the teams. But
Corvo is going to get his first point of the night. Comes via the free throw. Extends the BG lead to 46-33. 3 minutes in third quarter. Coach Horn issuing some instructions. Corvo hits the free throw. 2 for 2 trip for the senior. 14 the lead, the largest, right back down to a dozen. Good left-hand finish for
Jackson.
Cody Jackson. Just came on.
at the quarterback again?
Yeah, one of the state's better quarterbacks, if not the best. He had a heck of a fall. Meanwhile, this one short on Fabrizio. Rebound Karavanik. It's his 5th. Rodriguez thought about it, puts it on the deck instead, and gets a slashing layup.
Good move, but they need, if he can shoot, he shoots well. If he can hit that 3 early, catch and shoot, they need a little bit of extra oomph to kind of creep back on this BG team that's firing on all cylinders tonight, baby.
Lead down to 10. Corvo lost it in the lane. Karavanik diving on the floor to get the basketball. A jump ball.
Another
is the result. The tie-up force there by Corvo.
This is a few too many jump balls here in a row, Nick.
It's 3 in the quarter.
That's 3. You don't see that very often unless it's a third grade game. You don't see that. Right? What happened to the jump at the circles? I missed that. Right? How long would the game take if we did that? Remember that? You probably don't even remember that. I don't think they did that when you were young. Jump at the circle we did.
No, that was a relic by then even. But yes, you're right. The early days.
Yeah, we jumped every quarter, Nick. We jumped every quarter and every jump ball.
Right.
How about that? It's old lamb.
Sam Prescott got the step and the
Nice.
layup.
Oh, I don't know how he made that. How did he make that?
Off balance left hand, the senior's second field goal.
How did he make that? Here's that zone again, 3-2 zone.
Yep.
Got to bring it up, match up the gaps. There they go. There's the gap. See, they match the gaps up. Look, wide open. Oh, you got to shoot that.
Challenger, one dribble. Leaner, no. Tipped. It'll stay with South.
Got to have confidence. They got open. They had an open look
We saw
at
that.
the wing.
We saw that 3-2 defensive look from BG most of that first half. It's the first time we see it here in the third quarter. Looks like they're going back to man here.
On the out of bounds, which is like, look at that play. How about that?
There's the lob and finish for Josh Tripp. Pretty pass. 10-point game. South hanging around. They trailed by a dozen at the break.
From here, I thought he was going to throw that one down.
Prescott. Corvo. McGowan the hot hand. 23 points tonight. Prescott got the step, layup this time short. Karavanic, another rebound at team high 6th. South gets the stop they want, trying to make it a single-digit game again. Karavanic drops it inside. Jackson back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez into a crowd, coughed it up. Taken away by Corvo in the paint. He's surrounded and fouled in the backcourt.
That's good, though. He helped him up. Good play. Tripp fouled him, helped him right back up. They look like they could be brothers. If you look at a fan out there, they could be brothers.
Rivalry game here tonight. Loud gymnasium. And a physical game. Yeah. The officials have done a great job, in my opinion, of keeping everybody cool. Mario Pena, Keith Bea, and Ken Bork.
Here's a 1-2-1-1 full court.
Yep.
Trap, see if they can get a steal.
Steinbroek, meanwhile, is back on after that apparent ankle injury. Korovo's layup won't go. Karavanic clears the deck again. Karavanic lost the ball, and now a timeout is called.
Good call. Good call, Coach.
Coach Mazzarol, over 25 years on the job, bails out his team there. They're down 10, but they've got the basketball here with 2:38 to go in the third quarter. Our broadcast tonight is brought to you by Beals Insurance, locations in Bedford, Londonderry, and Epping. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Visit BealsInsurance.com. Also by MG Sports Fundraising. That's fundraising made easy. MG Sports Fundraising is the official fundraising partner of Friday Night Lights New Hampshire. Visit MGSportsFundraising.com. Start raising money for your team today. By Jewett Construction. Planning, architecture, construction management. Come join us to build something great. Also proud sponsors of their Trades Scholarship Program. Apply now at JewettConstruction.com. Finally, by the New England Football Academy. They don't build players, they build champions. Winter session registration is now open. Reach out on Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Nick Anastas, Justin Gorham with you. It's our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. Cardinals have played with the lead most of the night and are looking to extend their win streak to 10 in a row, a chance to improve to 12-3. South trying to bounce above the 500 mark with their third straight win. They got to do it from behind, though. Down 10, they've got the ball, and they turn it over coming out of the timeout. Cardinals looking to push. Prescott, McGowan off the window.
Little floater off the glass.
25 for McGowan, 8 in this third quarter. 51-39, pull-up Rodriguez looking for the equalizer, no, and then an over-the-top rebound is made by Steinbroek, and he draws a foul in the backcourt.
It's good to see him back in there. He's still limping a little bit. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt today. It's going to hurt more tomorrow, and hopefully by Friday he feels a little bit better with some ice and some Advil and some elevation. We call that the ice treatment. Yep. Ice, Advil, ice. Oh, compression. We got to add the compression, ice, compression, elevation. And I like to add Advil. Take that swelling down.
I'm a believer in the 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off.
It works great, right? And you can even, once after a couple days, you can throw a little heat on there. Heat and ice, a double whammy.
This ball is up for grabs and taken away by Karavanic.
It's a rare turnover for BG. They only have 7, according to my stats here. They've really done a good job handling the ball.
Only had 4 giveaways the entire first half.
Yeah, they're good. They're
But 3 in this third quarter. South has kept the door open. They're down a dozen. Three-pointer cuts it to 9.
Oh, that's the kind of shot. See, catch it, shoot it. Don't think about it. You're a good shooter. Catch and shoot. And all of a sudden, we got a, 9-point game.
Well, Rodriguez is in double figures now with 11. 7 since the break. Steinbroek inside, going to finish that one.
That's a very fortuitous rebound for Steinbroek.
First points of the second half. Working on a double-double. 8 points, 12 rebounds. 53-42. Karavanic in the high post. Over the top. Count it. And the foul.
Nice shot. Tough move. He was shooting that no matter what. He got that ball and said, I'm shooting this. It's just, you're going to have to stop me. I am shooting this.
The veteran, Daniel Karavanic. I believe he's a 3-year starter.
I think you're right about that.
He's got 9 points tonight. And he draws the second foul against Steinbroek. Of course, both these programs are accustomed to not only making the playoffs, but getting victories in the playoffs. and making deep pushes. Cardinals, of course, they won the whole thing back in 2021. Nashua South under Coach Mazzarol, state champions as Nashua High School back in 2002.
Okay, I looked at that and they showed that stat. I thought 2002. I wasn't too sure when North kicked in.
They were led by the great Steve Salas that year. Final minute, third quarter. Just an 8-point game. Inside, Rodriguez is going to draw a foul.
Oh, he's wide open, too. Wide open inside.
You see the student section. They like it.
It's a very, very excitable. With ESPN's apparently here in the front row, you know.
Good to see them out in Nashua.
I didn't know ESPN was here tonight, but that's awesome.
Well, Rodriguez, who's been phenomenal in this third quarter, cannot convert the free throw. It's just his first trip tonight to the line. Coach Horn going to take Prescott off the floor. Fabrizio returns. 40 seconds even to go in this third quarter. That's a make for Rodriguez. He's got a dozen in the game.
And you know how I feel about Fabrizio as a shooter. He hasn't shot well today, but I'm really glad that he was looking for his shot early, trying to get into the flow of the game. I think that's important. He can do it.
Yusuf trying to go back door, but not on the same page with Woodward. It's a turnover.
Yeah, that's a tough one, though. You leave your feet a little bit on that pass. You gotta stay on your feet. As soon as he goes up, and they'll throw that pass. Just got off his toes a little bit. Nothing you can do.
Meanwhile, Justin, after trailing by 14, Coach Mazzarol has the Panthers back within 7 and a chance to make it a 2-possession game here. Potentially the last shot coming.
Yeah, that's what you want, right? Cut the lead down, cut it in half. They can get it down to maybe 5, 4 here, with depending upon what happens. Okay, so you have, this is it. That's the strategy. You have fouls to give.
Yep.
You have one more to give. You know, get them down to about 6. Do it again, but make sure it's somebody that is not in foul trouble. Right now, McGowan only has 1.
Right.
So that's a good thing, right? So he could probably foul again. Just make sure the ball handler, get him away from the basket so there's no opportunity for him to shoot it.
We're down now to 5 seconds. Tripp is going to elevate, pull the trigger, but it's too strong. Fabrizio the rebound, out to McGowan, trying to beat the buzzer. Short.
Almost. Good
attempt, but short. That'll do it for the third quarter here in the Gate City. BG looking for their 10th straight win. Holding on right now to a 7-point lead. Is it enough, or does South come back? We find out next. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com.
Backdoor, Rodriguez is going to start the fourth quarter with an easy bucket for Nashua South. He's had a strong second half. The junior has come on, and his team riding a bit of a wave right now. They're back within 5 after trailing by as many as 14 in our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance. That one badly off target for Fabrizio. Rebound pulled in for Challenger. And the home crowd is going bananas here as their team, after things look bleak to begin this third quarter, start the fourth on a high note. A chance to make it a 1-possession game on this trip.
Yeah, heck of a run, too, to cut the lead down to 5.
Karavanek blocked from behind by Yusuf.
Oh, great block.
Right hand rejection.
Looked like it was off the hands of Karavanich as well on the block, but good play. Good play by Yusuf. Tricky behind. Block, kind of wait for the offensive player to get in front of you and block it from behind.
Minute in the books here, fourth quarter. South going to have to do it from behind if they want to pull off their third straight win, a chance to jump above the 500 mark at 7-6. Again, BG in the hunt for a top 3 spot potentially in the Division I tournament. Rebound collected by McGowan. His 4th rebound tonight. He's been the story offensively with a game-high 25 points. Steinbruick on a power move. And free throws coming for the junior.
It's shocking that those are his first 2 free throws of the game. Woodward's been quiet, though. He was pretty quiet in that third quarter. You know, fourth quarter, let's see if he comes alive. Get him some open looks.
Well, Steinbruick, the ball hit the rim, I think, 3 times.
He did not get the home court bounce on that one, no. That's for sure. Did not get that.
Now is hearing the boos from the South fans. This one rattles in and out as well. Karavanich collects 8 rebounds tonight, a team high for Karavanich. Backdoor, tipped out of bounds by the defense.
Saw a little body, didn't see any hands knock the ball away. Just another look here. Might have just lost that out of bounds. Touch and go, though. Touch and go. We didn't have a good viewpoint.
Meanwhile, Tripp puts his head down and goes to the cup. Ends up on the floor as he was knocked down. Tripp's been on the hardwood a lot tonight, but gonna laugh this one off as he heads to the free throw line. Also drew the 3rd foul against Steinbruick.
Man, you know what? He makes these 2. It's all of a sudden a 3-point game now.
Right. The high water mark was 14. BG led early in the third quarter by as many as 14, but it's been a steady comeback since for Nashua South. Although Tripp misses the first of 2 free throws here.
There's no give up in these purple-hued Panthers. Didn't know there was a purple Panther in the wild, perhaps. I didn't know. I see Purple Rain up there. I like that. REIGN, Purple Rain.
Right.
An ode to the great Prince Rogers Nelson.
2 minutes in. McGowan is going to draw a foul here.
Yeah, good foul. Reach in, got across the arms.
Of course, the senior trying to plead his case that he was going up for a shot there. The official's not going to bite.
He's always going up for a shot. How do you not bite on that? He's shooting that one.
Well, Yusuf is going to be called for stepping on the line.
Got hit. He got bumped on that one. I don't know. He did step out of bounds. There's no doubt. He stepped out of bounds, but he might have got a little bit of a nudge there.
Saw the reaction from Coach Horn.
Yeah, he definitely reacted to that.
But in the end, it's a turnover for BG. Francisco Rodriguez is fouled inside, and they're going to rule him the rule that he was going up. 2 free throws coming for the junior. And again, a strong reaction from the BG bench.
You know, momentum is weird, right? Some people don't believe in it, but it's a real thing.
Oh, of course.
Like you can feel a sort of a change here in momentum right now with Nashua. The crowd is behind them. The players can feel it. They're making shots. They're getting steals. All of a sudden, the Mo has shifted.
Rodriguez has been a big part of that. Strong second half. The junior 4 points in the first half. They're poised to further cut into this BG lead in just a moment. Coach Horn is going to call his first timeout of this second half to try and slow things down here and maybe reverse the momentum yet again.
Yeah, I think, he's just going to have to go back and continue to do what they did in the first half, right? Their 3-2 was great. Trap a little bit in the 3-2 zone. Get McGowan the ball. Keep him moving on offense so they get him some open looks. He really hasn't had many open looks. He had to kind of force that last one, and thought he should have got free throws, but he didn't. So you got to find ways to get him open looks, good shots here in the second half.
It's been a fun game to call. BG strong first half behind Connor McGowan's 17 points. He added 8 more in that third quarter, but the Purple Panthers have been chipping away here in the second half. Josh Tripp has had a big night, 9 points, but really Rodriguez has been the offensive engine with 11 of his 15 coming since the break.
Yeah, he's really good second half. I'm glad he's asserted himself. He's at the free throw line. Can cut the lead to 2 with this free throw. It's good to see Steinbrook off to the side. He's got a new ankle wrap of some sort on, like I talked about, the lace-up wraparound.
Yeah, he just changed that during the break. Meanwhile, Rodriguez has now hit 3 free throws in a row, including 2 for 2 on that trip. 53-51. BG's lead is just 2. Cardinals looking for insurance here, 2 minutes into the fourth quarter.
Nice patience, good ball movement.
McGowan backdoor to Woodward, and there he is.
That's a great pass. He got in the air too. I was a little bit concerned when he jumped in the air. Great cut by Woodward to kind of see that.
First bucket since halftime, and it comes right on schedule. Justin, you mentioned the senior has a knack for coming up big in fourth quarters.
He does. He comes up big rebounding-wise.
Lemire slashes, but can't hit the layup. Rebound to Prescott, and BG has the basketball. McGowan got the step, up and under.
There it is. I told you. He always finds a way to get the ball up underneath the defender's arms.
Game high 27. Meanwhile, Lemire comes crashing into the defender. And it's an offensive foul. Prescott sacrificed the body there as Lemire dipped the shoulder right in front of the baseline official, Mario Pena. Coach Horn responds by taking Prescott out of the game and having a word with him at the head of the top of the bench. All right, 3 minutes in. PG a little breathing room here with the ball up 6. As Yusuf takes it inside and banks it home.
Great pass by his teammate.
McGowan the assist. Yusuf with 13. Lemire for 3. No, it rolls out. Karavanic trying to keep it alive. Good play.
Great save. Great save.
Throws it off the leg of Yusuf.
We're going to give him a rebound on that, right?
Yeah.
Saved it, give him a reeb.
Oh, yeah. He's working on a double-double, 9 and 9.
Now, Lemire was willing that ball to go in with his follow-through. I thought for sure it was going to bounce in.
Midway through fourth quarter, BG by 8. South trying to make it a 2-possession game again. Lemire. With a trip on the wing, one-on-one with Steinbrook. Back to Lemire. Good man-to-man defense here by BG.
Really good defense. Having trouble getting an open look.
Challenger inside Rodriguez. Banker, no. Tripp is called for an over the back.
Had that inside hand on the shoulder of Steinbrook.
Coach Horn likes the effort. Coach Mazzarolo rolling his eyes.
Yeah, nice job patience-wise, but defensively, BG did such a good job on that possession.
Full court press from the Panthers. Broken by Woodward. Bounce pass to Yusuf and missed the layup.
He lost it. Slipped out of his hand.
Yeah, Karavanic eventually gets the rebound for South. Down by 8. The big man goes coast to coast. Off the window. Karavanic in double figures with 11, and all of a sudden, back to a 2-possession game.
Getting really tough shots here in the second half. Guys are falling all over the place. They're making these shots, getting hit.
Oh, look at this.
Look at that. Wow.
Steinbrook putting on a clinic there with the drop step.
Nice spin move, laid it in with a bad ankle nonetheless.
Right. And he's got his double-double, 10 points, 12 rebounds. Karavanic again heads to the free throw line.
McGowan tried to step in and help. Not quite big enough maybe to get it. Probably tried to knock it away down low and kind of went up and got him on the arm, but good help.
Third foul on McGowan. And the third team foul against BG. South is up against the limit with 4. Karavanic, nice looking high arcing free throw. His first trip to the line since halftime. So we get a look at that drop step from Steinbrook. Seems like, Justin, he's become a major factor for BG, and he's gotten better really week by week throughout the season.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Karavanic 2 for 2. 6-point game.
He's got a double-double, too, according to me, what I have down. So he had a bunch of guys here with double-doubles. There's McGowan with the ball. Got to watch him.
Of course, he's the game's leading scorer with 27 points. He's denied here. Blocked by Tripp, and the two exchange words after the rebound.
A rare block on how he always usually finds a way to sneak it in there.
Back door, and there's Challenger.
Good pass.
Over the shoulder. Rigo Challenger. 4 points off the bench, 4-point lead for BG.
That was all about the pass. Great cut, but a really, really good pass.
Cardinals got a 9-game win streak on the line, trying to protect this 61-57 lead as we approach 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter.
And again, we said, it's a tough place to play on a night like this when your fans are here. This is a rivalry, big time. Tough place to play. Right now, BG can afford to be patient, though. You're ahead. You're ahead 4. Just be patient.
Yusuf off the deflection finds McGowan. McGowan ventures into the lane, hooks up with Steinbruick, cuts down the lane, and draws a foul on the floor, but that is the 5th team foul against Nashua South.
Free throw time.
Picks up the personal. Minute 45 to go, and a chance for Andre Steinbruick to extend the Bishop Guertin lead.
And he's over his first 2, so let's see if he's a little more warmed up. Maybe the ankle feels a little bit better. Sometimes when you shoot, if something hurts like that ankle is going to bother you, right? Now, even on a free throw, you tend to favor the other leg, and you don't normally shoot like that.
Line drive miss, the result.
This time we're going to go with the make jinx. We're going to go with the make jinx. Because he hasn't made one yet, so he's due for the make jinx.
That's a back iron miss. Karavanek skying for his 11th rebound.
Make jinx did not work tonight.
Final 100 seconds, fourth quarter. 4-point game. South trailing with the basketball. Karavanek to Lemire, double teamed up top, trying to find breathing room.
Man, can't afford to turn it over now either. Can't afford any turnovers now.
Minute 20 to go.
Find Rodriguez. Rodriguez is your shooter.
Challenger going to pull the trigger instead. That one too strong. Lemire crashes the offensive glass. Gets the putback.
Good rebound.
Shane Lemire, 8 points. No bigger bucket than that one. Cuts BG's lead to 2. 61-59. Final minute here, fourth quarter. Down the stretch we come.
You get the ball in your leader's hands.
McGowan. It's by Tripp. Floater. Short. Loose ball. Challenger with it for South. Panthers have it, down by 2, 49 seconds. Lemire into the front court, trying to shake off Fabrizio. He's on a mission, puts up the shot. We're tied at 61.
On a mission, and we're wishing. Look at that shot.
Down 14, South has come all the way back to tie this one at 61. 30 seconds to go. And Fabrizio is called for a double dribble.
No, turnover. Oh, that's a costly turnover. Chance for Nashua to win the game. Maybe take the last shot. What do you do? I don't know. We got maybe one foul to give if you are BG. I think they have 3.
24, 23, 22. Here we go.
Taking that last shot. Let's do it.
Tripp against Steinbruick. 15 seconds. Into the corner for Lemire with 10 to go. Back up top, Karavanek. Down to 8 seconds, and we have ourselves a timeout with 7.4 seconds remaining as Coach Mazzarol looks to draw up the potential game winner.
I'm guessing they practice and have a last possession shot. Now these are the ones where, you get your best player the ball in his hands, 1-4, maybe you do a wide clear out, send a high pick and try and attack that way and get a roll or a shot in the corner, something where you're going to create an easy look for your best player. Right there in that last possession, they looked confused. They weren't too sure what they were doing. Great timeout call by Coach Mazzarol. So just settle them down. But now you only have 7 seconds to run whatever play you're going to run. So you have to go. As soon as the ball comes in, you go, right? And then if PG gets a rebound or something happens, it gives them less chance to kind of score on the other end, but you've got to go with 7.4.
And of course, on the other side, the age-old question with a foul to give, do you give it with 7.4 remaining, or you just play it out and trust your defense?
In this case, because I kind of lean now toward that, I think I would foul as long as the ball is away from the basket, above the three-point line, out with a ball handler, you can maybe take a couple seconds and bump a little bit or go for a reach. You know what? And you might be able to knock the ball away. Why not reach and maybe knock the ball away?
So South, after trailing by as many as 14, looking to complete the comeback with a game winner. 7-point for Karavanich. Back to Tripp. Tripp is fouled immediately. Is the question, was it on the floor? The officials, I think, are going to say it was on the floor. And again, that's the risk that you run trying to give the foul.
And that foul looked like it was on the shot. He pushed him as he was going up, I thought. So, he just waited too long. Way too long, right? That's a shot. That's a shot.
See the two-hand shove from Steinbrook, his fourth. They rule it on the floor, so it's side out of bounds. Baseline out of bounds. Rodriguez looking for somebody open. Looks up Karavanich, 4 seconds. Three-pointer, top of the key. Up and in! And that is going to do it. Daniel Karavanich completes the comeback with a three-pointer at the buzzer, and Nashua South celebrating here in the Gate City their third straight win.
You know what? Did I say bang before the shot went in? I think I did. Holy cow, Batman.
You called it.
Wow, that just looked like it was going, did it not? Right? That looked like it was going, and it did go.
Drawn up and executed perfectly, and Nashua South celebrates a 64-61 victory.
Well, I didn't necessarily see that coming. Take another look at that. That's just pull up. That's just good offense versus good defense right there.
One dribble, elevate, straight away, and in the hole.
Hand in his face, too, Nick. Hand in his face. Great replay. Look at that replay. Here it is again. Left-hand dribble, pull up, hand in his face. Oh, that's just a better offense right there. Offense does win championships occasionally, Nick.
Certainly prevailed tonight. Karavanich, big second half.
Holy mackerel.
Celebrating there with Rodriguez and company. A team effort after halftime to erase a 14-point deficit. And now the fans are on the floor as well, celebrating with the team. As we get a live look here inside the gym, Karavanich is the man of the hour, as you can see there.
That was a miniature court storming. A student section court storming, Nick.
Meanwhile, in defeat, a heck of a win streak comes to an end for Bishop Guertin. They had won 9 in a row, but they dipped now to 11-4 on the season. Somewhere in that sea of pink is Coach Mazzarol, a long-time Nashua South head coach, set to join us on the other side. Post-game coverage next. You are watching our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.
Our broadcast today, as it always is brought to you by Beals Insurance Agency, with locations now in both Bedford and Londonderry. Whether you need home, auto, or business insurance, Beals Insurance will get you both the price and quality coverage that's right for you. Just call 603-471-9999 or visit BealsInsurance.com to request a free quote and start saving money today. Again, that's BealsInsurance.com. How can you reach your team's fundraising goals at no risk and no cost? MG Sports offers a variety of products to make your team's fundraiser a success. Their products include tickets and discount cards to hundreds of local businesses. MG Sports now has a digital platform where athletes can raise funds in the comfort and safety of their own home. So become another athletic program like Bedford, Goffstown, or Memorial that sets fundraising records every season. MG Sports, fundraising made easy. Visit mgsportsfundraising.com to start raising money for your team today. Get ready to elevate your game. At New England Football Academy, they don't just train athletes, they build champions. They're closing the recruiting gap in New Hampshire and across New England with elite-level coaching that sharpens skills, strengthens mindset, and unleashes next-level performance. Based in Manchester, New England Football Academy offers one-on-one sessions, small groups, and full-team training, giving every athlete the tools to lead, compete, and dominate at every level. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit their Instagram at NEF Academy 603. Your journey to becoming elite starts now.
Well, an exciting one.
Man, you're telling me.
And a come-from-behind effort by South. They get the game winner from Daniel Karavanich. They improved to 7-6. They've now won 3 in a row in the hunt for a potential home game in that first round, seemingly the goal for Coach Mazzarol. But what an effort, down as many as 14. South does it in the end, 64-61. BG suffers their first loss in 10 games and slipped to 11-4. Things were going BG's way in that first half. They led 18-13 after 1 quarter of play, 37-25 after halftime. Senior Connor McGowan was doing his thing. 17 of his game-high 27 came before halftime, and Andre Steinbruick, who finished with a double-double tonight, 10 points, 12 rebounds, was also playing well. Second half, a little bit of a different story. The lead ballooned up to 14 early in the third quarter before Nashua South got a terrific effort, really on both ends, from not only Karavanich, who had the game winner, but the junior, Francisco Rodriguez. He finishes with 16 points to match Karavanich's 16. And Shane Lemire is the third Purple Panther tonight to finish in double figures with 12. Had a balanced attempt.
They did.
Or attack on offense, scoring in all 4 quarters. So in the end, team effort for South. They get it done for Coach Mazzarol at the buzzer to win it 64-61.
Yeah, huge shot at the buzzer. Huge. I don't think that we expected that. You know, great offense sometimes beats really, really good defense, and Yusuf had a hand right in his face on that pull-up. 1 dribble pull-up jumper from 3 was beautiful. Like you missed that. Sometimes we missed the 1 dribble, 2 dribble pull-up jumper, and that was just a beautiful shot at the end to win the game. It was, and you could just tell it was going in. It was just going in from the get-go.
Yep. Yeah, it was straight away. We had a good angle of it down here on the opposite baseline, and as drawn up, it seemed like, from Coach Mazzarol.
Yeah, and that too at the end. You know, you get the ball to your probably your best scorer in a situation like that with size, who can put the ball on the floor. Him and Yusuf had a great matchup today. They battled back and forth. But we saw, McGowan, again, gets 27, but in the end, they just weren't able to get him wide open shots at the end, so it made it really tough for him to get some of those shots that he needs at the end to get.
Yeah.
And, again, great defense. Great defense by Nashua South to make that comeback.
Hoping to speak with Coach Mazzarol here in just a moment. His attention is tied up by some other media outlets at the moment, but
quite a few outlets here tonight.
Right, hoping to stay on air long enough to at least get a couple of words with Coach. And again, to recap this one, a great cause here tonight as well. Coaches vs. Cancer, all the donations going directly to the American Cancer Society, and it was a big crowd, a packed house as we expected, despite less than ideal weather conditions outside.
Yeah, I don't even want to look outside, but I'm pretty sure we'll be okay getting home. Right? We'll just white knuckle it, Nick. We'll just white knuckle the whole way home.
We may have to.
And, we got new subscribers, too. I told you about my friend in Georgia. We have another new subscriber. Hit subscribe. Everyone, hit subscribe.
Yes.
We have another new one of my wife's co-workers' mothers, who doesn't have any dog in the fight at this point, just loves high school basketball.
Like us.
Bang, subscribes. That's what she did. She's ready. She watches high school games. So hopefully you're watching this one tonight.
All right. Coach Mazzarol looks like he's tied up. We've got a couple minutes left here. We'll see if we can get some scores in. Earlier tonight, Portsmouth stays undefeated, improves to 13-0 with a big win at Londonderry, 86-46 the final. So we get one more look at that game winner from Daniel Karavanich here in our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire game of the week. Just an electric moment. Knocks that down, and then the celebration begins. And eventually the students swarm the floor. But again, Portsmouth the winner tonight. And one other final, Merrimack gets it done over Exeter, 48-44. Big win there for the Tomahawks as they fight for a playoff spot. And, of course, on Friday, coming up, we're going to be at Portsmouth. We're going to see the Clippers once again in real time on Friday night.
I'm anxious to see that.
When they play host to Wyndham. All right, here comes the longtime head coach, Nate Mazzarol, who, on the heels of a great come-from-behind victory,
you're telling me,
is going to carve out a couple of minutes for us tonight here. We appreciate it, Coach. Another exciting game for your team, Coach. Another game where they hung in and found a way in the end to pull out the victory. Let's talk about that game winner. Was that exactly as it was drawn up there to Karavanek, the senior, and he certainly delivered?
Not even close. I take zero credit for that. We ran a play, which they ran pretty well. Guertin defended it very well, and the kids were basketball players. That's what we talk about all the time. Be a basketball player, and they made plays. I can't even remember. It's a blur. Who made the pass? Daniel wanted the ball, and Daniel's a gamer. He's gonna. You got to love kids who don't shy away, and he certainly didn't shy away from the moment.
He did not.
Double-double tonight for Karavanek. Is he kind of the leader of this team? Only 3 seniors. He's one of them. He certainly wanted the ball in his hands there with the money on the table. Is he kind of the leader, or what's the dynamic in the locker room?
I don't want to be rude or disrespectful, but please don't get rid of Daniel any earlier. He's only a junior.
Oh, he's only a junior.
Yes, we're very happy about that.
I wasn't sure. I thought maybe he was.
Oh, you're right.
You're right. Only a junior,
so
we are very excited to have him for the rest of the season and then next year too. He's certainly one of our leaders, but and he showed it tonight. Josh Tripp is another, and we missed him that first half of the season. This is his 3rd or 4th game back, and it just makes all the difference in the world. He might not score all that many points, but he's the one who will tell Daniel, hey, take the shot. So, yes, we have a couple leaders, one more vocal than the other, but Daniel certainly, well, you're a leader if you want the ball and you bury a 3 at the end of a game to beat a rival, certainly.
Right.
Absolutely.
And, of course, Lemire and Rodriguez chipped in with double figures tonight. What is the potential for those 2 juniors here as we approach March?
So, beginning of the season, we knew we would struggle a little bit without Josh Tripp. And I'm not trying to give him too much credit, but those 2, on any given night, one would be very good and the other one might struggle a little bit. When they're both playing well together and they're both capable, they're both scorers, they're both shooters, they're both they want the ball. So when they kind of can get in a groove together, I think we're going to be a tough out.
Yeah.
Well, second half, you diagnosed that 3-2 zone the second half much better than you did in the first half. They tried to trap early in the first half. You must have gone in and talked about that, because when you came out in the second half, they had to come out of it because you guys did such a good job attacking it in the second half.
We talked less about that at halftime. We had spent 2 days in practice, so I guess it just took 16 minutes of game time to figure out, hey, this is the stuff we worked on in practice is going to help us. So, yes, I think I remember one play, Josh just made a great pass to Francisco on an alley-oop, and I think that opened things up, and I think that was one of the plays that got them out of it. So just, again, a couple of basketball players making a play.
Are you seen, I bet, I'm just guessing because Nick and I have watched so many games, we've seen a lot more zone this year. Are you noticing that from all these teams you play?
We have, and I think part of it for us is, not to harken back, but we didn't see a lot of zone when Josh Crusoe was here. So I'm sure the scouting report is they don't shoot it as well. So, and a lot of times you can zone up teams that don't shoot it well. When we move the ball well, it doesn't matter. We hit the middle. We have guys who can make those inside-out shots. They might not create the threes like we used to in years past, but yes, seen a lot more zone. With Daniel in the middle, Josh Tripp out top, Shane in a corner. I'll take that. Francisco in a corner. Rigo Challenger did a very nice job as well in that fourth quarter. Did a lot of good things for us. So I think we're better prepared for it now than we may have been earlier in the season.
Yeah, it looked to me in warm-ups, too, and I'll be quick, but you look like you had some pretty good shooters. Rodriguez, it looks like a good shooter. He's got a great-looking shot. Lemire was great in that first quarter, and we didn't expect – he just came out of nowhere and was just hitting shot after shot and attacking the basket. I mean, you guys – again, you've beaten Bedford. You've beaten a team like BG. Do you feel like you're getting better?
Absolutely. And I've talked to them all along. Our mantra's been we're not built for late December. We're not built for the middle of January. We're built for the long haul. We know we have the 6 losses. We know we aren't going to be a number 1 seed by any chance. But we are rounding into form. And as I told the kids after the Bedford game, not once, at least publicly when we're together, have I seen anyone waver in terms of their faith in what we're trying to do. I think we all we're expected to be a little bit better than our record, but it doesn't really matter in the end. It's the way we're playing, and that's the most important thing.
Right. Absolutely. Coach, kind of a unique week with 3 games.
It is.
Right?
It is.
You've got tomorrow off and then a game on Thursday against Merrimack here at home and then on the road the next night to end the week at Dover. How do you attack this week given the nature of the schedule?
First of all, no matter how well or poorly I do, Mother Nature, always undefeated. She got us earlier in the season. So this week is a grind. And obviously you look at the standings, and this, on paper, looks like the toughest game. So trying to get the kids to understand Merrimack's a rivalry game. They are a physical, well-coached basketball team.
They won tonight against Exeter.
And that's a great win for them. They are a very good team, and we, like you said, have one day to get ready for them and not looking beyond it. But then we have to get on the road and go over to Dover, who's a good, very well-coached basketball team.
Heck of a drive, too.
Yeah, heck of a drive. Yeah. So we enjoy this one. Hopefully get a little sleep tonight. And then tomorrow, do what we can over those 2 hours of practice. And then, thankfully, Thursday is here. That does help our cause. But if we continue to play the way we have, I like our chances against anybody.
Let's hope for a delayed opening tomorrow, Coach.
I'd be okay with that. Is it snowing? What's the weather?
I
could use, if nothing else,
2
more hours to watch game film.
Right?
That's what we do this time of year, right?
I love that attitude.
Yes, there we go. Game film. Let's watch
Coach,
more.
we appreciate it. As usual, thanks for coming on.
Pleasure to see you.
One of the better games to cover this year.
Oh, that was great.
For sure. Thank you, Coach. That's Coach Mazerolle. Always some good stuff to say after a victory, especially a come-from-behind victory, 64-61 over BG.
Yeah, and it was so much fun. We've had a few of these, last-second kind of, who's going to win it, the buzzer beaters, who's going to win this at the end. And he could tell, really positive. He felt really good about that win. He likes the way they're playing. He likes the fact that they're moving forward. They're getting better. We didn't know that Josh Tripp was injured. So what does that do? He probably couldn't play for a while. All of a sudden that changes the whole dynamic of your team when he's one of your leaders. So he comes out, plays well today, on the floor, rebounding, blocking shots, and then you get that big, gigantic shot at the end. It just makes it so much fun.
That's why we do it. For moments like that, Caravanek, the winner, 64-61 is the final. Remember, we're back on air on Friday at undefeated Portsmouth. The Division I leaders playing host to a very good Wyndham squad. We'll be on the air ahead of that 6:30 tip with our pregame coverage at around 6:15 Eastern Time. Want to thank Coach Mazerolle for coming on. Of course, Nashua Athletic Director Lisa Gingras for giving us the green lights. Our sponsors, Beals Insurance, MG Sports Fundraising, Jewett Construction, and the New England Football Academy for keeping us on the air. Of course, our trenchmen doing a great job again tonight. Matt Beals, John Barron, ironing out the kinks in real time. We appreciate that. And, of course, the whole thing was orchestrated once again flawlessly by the man behind the curtain, the wizard of replay, our director, Ben Beals, back in the Beals Insurance Studios. For the big man in the big chair, Steve Beals, our executive producer, and my partner, Justin Gorham. My name is Nick Anastas saying so long. Final score, final time. Nashua South 64, Bishop Guertin 61. This has been a presentation of our Friday Night Lights New Hampshire Game of the Week, presented by Beals Insurance.